Hello collective. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. So I thought let's take a little look and see what's going on in the energy right now. We've got suffering in silence for somebody. So as always, please remember just to take that resonates and leave the rest. Not everything will be for you. This is just to help give you maybe a broader perspective on any situation that's playing out for you right now. And yeah, so this will be just purely example purposes only, and you place it where it needs to go. Alright, so we've got new beginnings, which is like the Fool card, so taking a leap of faith in a new direction, something about a new start. So maybe could also represent bridges being built, and so I'm just seeing there like the two pillars. So there could have been a mediator between two people or between a situation, and a middle ground been found. We've got here conflict and despair, so that will be suggesting that either someone's in conflict over a new beginning or trying to find a middle ground in order to overcome some kind of conflict. Maybe as well conflict being overcome in the sense of that new beginning. So we've got memories of love in the reverse, which is also giving the feel that it's not memories, it's rekindling or going back to a place where, and again look, we've got two hands here, so it's like two hands, two sides, two businesses or two minds, whatever it may be, coming together with the same common goal. So that could be something. Yeah, and then we've got here positive movement forward coming out, number 8. So 8 Lionsgate portal may have been significant for someone. What was that jumping out? Throat chakra. I'm putting it back in because I just didn't mean to shuffle it. So positive movement forward, so definitely starting to look like overcoming of some kind of conflict, and a new direction, new beginning being taken. And then we've got here choose wisely, so this could be just forming or still in idea stage, or for some of you it could be once there's this new direction taken that you're being called to then watch the people that you make choices and decisions with. So maybe a lesson of the past or learning from the past, memories of love, just something that's it feels almost like the past not going to waste, and whatever's been learnt from that, changed from that. So say if a product wasn't selling, or warehouse was rubbish or whatever like that, then you're taking a new direction. Now you know to not bother with that type person or that type product or whatever it may be. So something's getting back on track. And then we've got material, spiritual prosperity there, which is just, is it off camera? Yeah, material out, and truth underneath that. Okay, recognition and reward All right, so choose right wisely, recognition and reward. That feels significant. Okay, so new beginning. I'm hearing Trevor, whatever, Trevor. So that could be a significant saying for some, or could be someone that's had a lot to say about you, doesn't have to be, or it could literally be your name or someone you're connected to. Tony, I'm also getting Sally, Wilson, Trixie, Sue, everything's dropping, Dee, Simon, yeah, that feels like it. All right, so let's take a look. Debbie, this is coming out. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we've got 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's leave that there. This energy, if this is yours collective, it does feel really good. I'm getting a couple of bits, so I'm not going to place it as this is what someone's thinking of you. It feels it's either your energy or the situation is showing that there's been some kind of conflict, that either taking a new direction and using what you know to move you forward positively has been on the back of choices and decisions that you've chose wisely, and it's clearly been a wise decision. Or for others of you, it's about a partnership of some kind, whatever dynamics that needs to be. Something may have been recognised about a person, so like say a third party interfering and causing some kind of separation in a situation that could have been or meant to have been, something like that. It's distortion of the truth, let's say. So somehow, whatever way it's gone about or about to come about, if it's not happened yet for some of you, that some form of finding a middle ground, like I was saying, and that shows there as well, like it's almost like the 2 pillars and someone in the middle. So somebody could have been a middleman, mediator that's brought two sides that were in conflict together, and they were able to find middle ground, or something's happened, their paths have crossed, or one's reached out and they've just had a conversation or whatever it may be. But within that, they've both recognised or both sides have seen that whatever the issue may have been, that it is something that can be overcome in order for both sides to move forward positively, taking on board the lessons of the past, or the way how to not do something, not trigger each other, or not to whatever it may be. So then there becomes that 6 of Wands, a winning solution or winning partnership or something along those lines. So we've got the Hermit in reverse, which shows that there's no more need for digging any deeper because the answers have been achieved or brought forward. So conflict and despair around some kind of business situation. The Emperor represents like a business or business person, business mentality, a leader, someone that is able to see from all perspectives, that's firm but fair, something like that. So they're able to take the higher ground and overcome any kind of conflict or work through that for the long game. This isn't the emperor in reverse, it's the emperor in the upright, male or female, that is able to plan for the long game. So removing all obstacles or perceptions of where trouble and blocks could present by going a certain way, doing something the hard way, and removing them so there's a positive flow. I keep seeing this as like a positive flow of finances, something like that. So there we've got the Seven of Pentacles, investing into something, again with the Emperor being there. Whatever this new beginning is, it's overcoming this or getting rid of some kind of conflict, and which is the investment for the long term again. So it's building on something. It's like choosing wisely, invest your time, invest your money wisely, invest your energy wisely. It's also as well just feels like something maybe a little bit more underground. It's what's being seen on the surface could be like, say, people that work in the shop or people that are doing whatever, but really the work is going on underneath, behind the scenes. And that could also be something that's been worked out, that something doesn't need to be seen in order for it to move forward positively. Something can be shown one way, but really those that are connected and linked in a positive are the ones that are really doing the work. So yeah, something's going to be done differently. Maybe it still looks the same, but the way that people are going about it, or so say if this was two emperors, now the way they're going about it with their investment and hearing each other's side. So maybe it would be like two sides at loggerheads, at war, or not seeing eye to eye, or whatever it is. The disruption, the conflict, causing both sides to lose out or something like that. Whereas whatever's come about to see something a different way, or if there was a middle person bringing them together to see eye to eye, at the end of investing that time, they're able to put that behind them. But they're now seeing that, okay, don't agree with all of what you do, but I've got to admit that's okay, that's good, or that's interesting, and then vice versa. So it's not a scrapping of something, it's just a rearranging, reworking, and amalgamating, blending, alchemizing something that potentially, and just being shown something that could potentially be really huge, because with those roots being nourished at the bottom with the right elements, then that tree could be massive, bearing fruit, fruitful. So whether this is something you're moving into, or what's going on behind the scenes, again with that Virgo in reverse, and that just looked like her steps going up, even though it's in the reverse. So something's underground. Something hidden. Felt like the what's it called? The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, I wonder as well, just the way that that's coming up, if whatever this represents, that they were seeing each other in a particular light, but it's almost, if we're saying an element or a person or a product or something that wasn't working, whether that was, let's say, gaslighting each side, or projecting something at the other side and vice versa, and then it's just come along like that, when really there isn't anything that's an issue or a problem. It's just that constant projection back and forward. So it's taken either that to be recognised, whatever it was or is causing that conflict, both, or whatever you've had to identify as the truth, and then make the changes in order to material and spiritual prosperity, which would be this Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor, because being able to work all of that out, or take that higher perspective and see, you're then nurturing the roots of the long game, if this is new beginnings for a business that's going to be huge. And it may be being done behind the scenes, or the collaboration is out of sight for others to know. So yeah, we've got here the Queen of Swords. So there's something there that potentially it could be an Emperor, it could be a Queen of Swords, and they could be clashing or not, whatever it is, but still got the same common goal. So the way they go about things may be different, which is where the clash. But if they were to take a minute and see, they probably would be able to see that they are actually coming from the same page with the same common end goal. So, or it's just that there's a truth being spoken. It is direct. There's no messing around with what's coming about and how it is. There's something's been called. It's like, say, I'm gonna do this, and then it's it happens, or it manifests, which would be the energy of an Emperor as well, that they know that if they're going to say something, they're going to do it, it's going to get done. And whether this is male, female, regardless, it's just showing that when there's a goal and a vision, you need to have a sharp perception of what's what, what's not working, what to cut out, and how to back up what you say as well, because as we see quite a lot, people have got a lot to say and they can't back it up, or people are saying they're going to do this, do that, and then nothing happens, that type of thing. It's standing in your truth, I feel. So we've got here this Ace of Pentacles. We know it's all about that. So the conflict and despair would have been causing plenty to lose money, lose opportunities. Maybe this has been called, but also again, the way that I'm being viewed, showing that is whatever it is, this could still be one of these pentacles in the Seven of Pentacles that's being held and nurtured in the hands, held back until it's ready to be revealed or be given. Or this could be symbolizing that it's been given, but with it being in the reverse, it's demonstrating that maybe it hasn't gone to the person that it was supposed to, or it was guaranteed they was expecting it. Maybe that this formula, or whatever it is, has literally taken it within their own hands. So it's there, the two pictures being the same, just different directions. And that even could be like two people come together. So yeah, and even as I'm looking at it more, so it's like that person stood that way and that person stood that way, and there you see in the hands, but they've both got, if this was symbolizing a pentacle, which it was, that they've both got one. But we've got here, this one is bringing the emotional element, and this one is bringing the like practical element, if that makes sense. So something about that is key. I do feel for some of you as well that there is something to do with large amounts of money that have been lost or blocked. Yeah, we've got here the Empress, the High Priestess in reverse, which is showing that unwanted attention is coming in regards to either this pentacle being held back or gone to someone else, or where is it, or something's been called and now it's showing a secret been revealed, which is in alignment with the truth. It's revealing something. So with this, which is recognition and reward, that something's been recognized, so the unwanted attention put on that, but then with that unwanted attention it brings forward the exposure of a truth, which once that's identified, it then removes the third element, that is the distortion, and then you've got the spiritual, the emotional, material, which is here, and the prosperity, which is the Seven of Pentacles, and it's definitely to do with a business or something along those lines, taking something forward. And don't forget, we got the Six of Wands up there, which is signifying whatever this is, whether it's one person or whether it's a combination, it's already winning. There's something about identifying these three bits, the recognition of a truth, and then the reward being the material and financial prosperity, but it's something that's going to be grounded with strong roots, and it's already prepared to withstand the long game, which that's a thing, a lot of people can't wait that long to see results. So we've got house, so new beginning, to do with either again a business or a house, an establishment of some kind, a property, let's say a location, but someone could be working at an institute of some kind. They could be going to a place unseen. Yeah, it also looks like a bit of a graveyard, in the sense of in New Orleans they have like really big, like probably everywhere, but that's where I saw them, just like these massive tombstones, something like that. So it could be like a sacred place, could be something overseas as well, connected. Yeah, there's something overseas that's hidden. Alright, so maybe something has to come from overseas, and that could have been as well for some of you the problem of trying to receive it, get it over or whatever, and it's ending up being too much of a fuss, so removed. We've got here courthouse, so some kind of legal situation, and with that now, and the emperor can also represent the law enforcement, the police, conflict. All right, so I'm not feeling that as strong, but that's there for someone if that's relevant to your situation. It could as well, again, be something to do with legalities around a home, or like legislations to do with business or business import. Something, this keeps feeling like it's overseas from somewhere, obviously. Oh, again, everything dropping. What, some kind of problem with a property overseas or something like that. Yeah, there's something to do with that. I'm just getting out what's coming up, but that could be land registry as well. Maybe that's it. It's like, why do we keep buying from there or getting there or doing that when we could just buy our own property or our own land, do it ourselves? You bring that element, I'll bring that element, so it's two opposing forces or two things that were working against now coming together for the same common cause. That's obviously because something's been removed or a higher perspective taken. It's like it's a no-brainer. That's for some. Conflict and despair. Maybe that recognition and reward could well be that somebody's been removed from a situation for whatever reason, could have gone to jail, doesn't have to be, and then that leaves a space that needs to be filled, but within that space being filled, something's having to change and be readapted. So you might as well just change everything while you're at it, which is the new beginning. So an opportunity has presented itself, but the reward is coming from taking that higher ground or being able to not hold grudges, I was going to say. Yeah, what's this one? Toil and labour. Yeah, moving past the struggle. So something was becoming hard work for one or more sides, depending on whether this is one person or two. So overcoming the struggles, working through that. This gives a feeling almost like turning pain into power and propelling the self forward. A house or a business, public court of opinion, causing conflict and despair, and then overcoming whatever, working through it to move forward. We've got here mature woman, so this could be that person, this could be the one that's being recognised and removed if it's a third party, or it's one of the people coming together. Could be that Queen of Swords with the Emperor, something like that. Choose wisely, this dropped out, and then we've got concern. Alright, so with that concern jumping out as it did, and then we've got here the High Priestess in reverse. Again, don't forget there's something that's looking the same, staying the same. So it could be if there's an expectation someone's going to be receiving money or whatever, and it's almost like it's a given, it's in the bag. This could be, have you chose wisely, because it could be a setup. I'm not feeling that. it feels like there's that projection back and forwards to make, say, somebody think new beginning, going outside of the rules, the structure, or how it needs to be, the setup of whatever. Breaking out of that will result in never making any money again, or your intuition blocked, or never being able to hide something, I was going to say. So it's like the Hermit in reverse and the High Priestess. Someone's not gone in and it's caused conflict. Yeah. Obviously, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse means loss of money, losing money, or something being held back, loss of opportunity. But for me, the way that this is set, that does not. So something appears to be one way but it's not, which is like that. It's maybe a business is bigger than what it appears to be, or could be the other way round, because I'm just seeing whoever this may be, it could be somebody's pretending that their business is bigger than it is. Maybe they've actually lost a lot of money but are still presenting like it's like an overseas business, or they're going here, they're going there, but really there's some kind of like legal stronghold. Something is causing a problem, and maybe as well with the stress of all that, they haven't seen it. That's just for some. Let's go a bit more, because this feels like it's a maybe someone thinks that, oh, their intuition's blocked, they haven't got it, but it's not being shown. So we've got here despair. Maybe the energies to high honor, conflict, despair, court. I'm wondering if we are looking at this as a prison, because the Emperor could be law enforcement, we've got courts, and then we've got high honor. So it's like what we say goes to an extent. Despair, not gone within, or nothing else needs to be looked into. No further investigation needed. They've got who they need, or something like that. And the new beginning represents the new place of residence, which is prison. We've got recognition and reward, the truth, material and spiritual prosperity. So it could be something obviously about taking finances to shut someone's vision down once and for all type thing. For some. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles has the obvious, isn't it? Seven of Pentacles, someone's trapped but they're not trapped. That's their new living place. So, yeah, so maybe it feels that there's an investment that is out of reach, being held back so it can't be taken, something like that. It's almost like if they're trying to stretch their hand through, it's like, oh, can't get my hands on an investment. Or maybe an someone's been removed from a situation that it was, whether they were causing the problem or they were brought in to be a problem, or whatever dynamics it needs to be, someone has been removed, and it's like taking a plug out of something, and then everything can start flowing again. It feels that whatever this is, it's had people or person on tender hooks, or worried, or it's like they've worried or known that something's coming so much that they've probably 808 Lionsgate portal manifested it for themselves, or so many people have been thinking of it that it's literally brought it to fruition. Could even be a Queen of Swords has called it, but something's been held back. This could also be someone being paid to stop looking into something for some of you. So we've got family room, could be a family member, could be a female, doesn't have to be a male, could be a family member that's being sent to prison, or this whatever's being spoken about or called, or this could be a to work in the legal. Yeah, okay, so what I'm seeing, this could be somebody that's like a lawyer, solicitor, whatever, that works for the legal profession. They could work in the family courts or connected to that, something linked. Some reason, and this could also be, like, let's not overlook the fact that this could also be someone that's getting caught up. They could have done something like adjusting something connected to the law. If that's the case, then what would be coming out is either they've been sleeping with a female or sleeping with a male, that every time they do some kind of fuckery of some kind, this one is the one that's called in to speak on their behalf and get them off and stop them going to jail. So getting paid to stop something being looked into. We've got family room there, so chat room, something being seen online, or it's somebody that works for the legal system, wherever it may be, government or legal system. Tax could work for the tax. It's something that they work towards is legally binding somewhere. So abusing their power, being paid under the table to stop looking into something, or or a loss of money, being the secret about loss of money being exposed. So we've got here the ending of looking into something, or some kind of death. So they could also work for like taxes, deaths, inheritance, anything like that. Family courts, what's it, the doesn't matter, I can't remember the name, but you can go through them for whatever fits for you. But there's an ending, so money wasn't changed hands to take someone out, but there is still evidence of it online or in communications. So someone that invested in something has got them arrested, and it's to do with conversations in a family room. Could be a pub, could be at a wake, some kind of a meeting. So with that Emperor as well, we've got here, could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be, it's only because it slipped out and whatever. But we've got someone's in despair about a business person, business owner that is in high regard, high honour, that's seen like that. This could be a family member worrying that something, like the shame when it all comes out, or this is a business partner, or this is someone that's worrying. I mean, it's completely changed from the way that I was seeing it, so place it where it needs to go. But this high honour is obviously reputation, so it could have been maybe somebody, like the wrong person's been put away. Could be whether someone could have gone to jail and it been the wrong person gone to jail, but they've passed in jail. See what this High Priestess in reverse is. Yeah, that feels like it's marriage in reverse, and I wanted to take this as well. Stop looking into a marriage. Stop looking into money held back or hidden to do with a funeral or death of a married business owner with high honour, highly respected. Someone's invested in something and it's got them caught up, or they can't get their hands on an investment. It's being held back to do with the family room. Someone's spoken on it, or it's something legally binding, but it takes for a complete ending before it's released. So if those fingers were to go straight, then that pentacle would start moving, and we've got that in reverse, and I wanted to see what this was. And then we've got mature man. All right, so maybe we're looking at a, could be third party dynamics, whether anyone realizes they're in on it or not, that someone is in the way, they need to be removed, whatever part that they play, whoever they are to anyone, they need to be removed. And then there's the other dynamics is, if we could just get rid of them, then things would work better, we could move forward, do this, do that, and everything would be amazing. It's either that, or someone's getting a new beginning and they are moving forward and it's causing a collapse of something else. It's like that knock-on effect. People need to change positions. Let's see what else. What other one? speak to us. Alright, so just want to try in, because it feels like there's two stories either running parallel. We did see something here, it was investing behind the scenes, something, so acting the same, still act the same way, like nothing's changed, but then it will change. So somebody could be being framed or has been framed. It's like acting like didn't know. It's like the truth is it's them. See, even this despair, that despair is just like the most random of all the cards. Alright, you've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and then you've got the Coffin, but maybe going a particular way is going to cause some kind of financial loss or ending. Something needs to be shut down, or it already had been lost, but that can still be placed anywhere, but that despair card can't. Choose wisely. Concerned, are they going to make the right decision? Are they going to go through with it? Is it going to work? It can still be. Concern is a worry, a doubts, or choose wisely. So there's a concern of, are you going to pick the right thing, or how's it going to pan out? And then bang, you've got despair. Despair's an answer. That's not a concern or a worry. That's an answer. So new beginnings and house. Something's protected or needs defending. Again, that would be court situation, isn't it? Someone needs to defend themselves about a business, a property, a location. Could be something abroad. Why was you over there at that time? Or again, it could be trying to defend their image. Oh no, I'm travelling all around everywhere. When really they are getting their last holiday before they get banged up. Yes, it's I can't tell if it's a female that's in prison, or maybe not even in prison, in custody. Maybe someone's been called in for questioning and they've got to defend themselves. About something that was causing a struggle, or yeah, so whatever's going on, struggling to maintain their composure, they've got to defend their image or their position. We've got the Knight of Wands. Like being accused of slander, or like a mis-selling, like we've got to say, use your discernment when making decisions. We're not bankers, doctors, lawyers, and all kinds of everything. Go and get the professional guidance needed for those situations. This is entertainment purposes only, but it's something like that. It's with the legislations of something, say if it was an import and export company, or transportation company or something like that. They need to defend their self either to do with taxes or something like that, or it was like a selling something, a mis-sell of something. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. So there we've got this toil and labour, memories of love. So getting over a struggle of some kind, or what was an unorthodox way of going about something, getting caught out. This could be not even like, it's like the most unlikely person to be caught out, in the sense of, if it's a female, say, they could, I don't know why I keep feeling like it's like importing something, or something being sent overseas or something like that. It's like they're so high on a business person, does everything by the book, or it appears as it always would do. It's not going to be showing, oh, I don't do everything by the books, but it's like, of all the looking elsewhere, they wouldn't be looking at this one. Something to do with cars, possibly, because I keep seeing wheels. So it's either transport trucks or cars or fleets. Taxis, not feeling taxis as much, but could be. I just keep seeing wheels, like transport, positive movement forward. We can move that for you, we can transport that for you, or we can go and pick that up, drop them there, or something. It's like, yeah, I'm a respectable member of the community, I give to charity, things like that. Hierophant in reverse. So maybe someone as well with that was falsely accused, and they've got dragged through the whole of everything. Public court of opinion, slander, everything, misconstrued messages, or a slight on how they do something in regards to maybe new business setting up, moving forward, cause conflict and despair, got caught up in the legal system, possibly, doesn't have to be, and escaped court or being charged or something like that, and then able to let it go, move past it, move forward. Could be another element. Yeah, someone could have been arrested. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Swords. So straight away, the Knight of Swords, moving forward positively. If we're saying that this female's composing themselves, or the family room chat was act the same, don't show anything different, because this Knight of Swords is going to come in behind the scenes and take something, do something, and shut something down. Won't see it coming. Could even be the power cut, because that seems to be a flavour of the month lately. So that could be an element. We've got that just jumped out, choose wisely, 4 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Alright, so choosing wisely, this is the new beginning come. It's like, are you sure you want to go ahead with this? Are you sure you want to do it? Choosing wisely about recognition, or is it going to go well? The reward, either way, the truth will be out there. And it's going to turn something upside down, which is why we're seeing cutting of wires. And then we've got the despair, something done in the dark. Obviously, don't start running away with this story if it's not yours, but remember, this is to give you a different angle that may open something out that you're already looking into. Yeah, despair, Three of Pentacles, some kind of work, some kind of job didn't go right. And now we've got the Emperor and this High Honour, so if we're following the storyline continuing, some kind of collaboration or job didn't go right, then already it would be, well, no, we don't get on, we don't speak, we're not anything to do with it, we're not linked. But this High Honour and Emperor could well be the police. And then we've got here someone trapped, Eight of Swords, trapped in their own lies or surrounded, trapped within that, can't get out. Yeah, something changed, something was probably a given, and then either last minute or something happened to throw it off. It's like, I thought you said they always went to bed at 9 o'clock. Yeah, they do, but that night they didn't, or something. Yeah, look, imprisonment, and then you've got the Eight of Swords there, so it's like, Eight of Swords, as I was looking at Emperor, High Honour, like a respectable businessman, and then that felt like the Eight of Swords was the Ten of Swords, so a betrayal that almost happened but didn't get to the 10, or has somebody been stuck with something sharp multiple times? Well, that was an intention. Seven of Pentacles and imprisonment. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. So we could be looking at this female. I mean, when we're talking of crimes of passion, we can't overlook that someone trying to maintain their composure, but underneath they are literally in despair, raging. Something, maybe this female has been cut out of a new venture moving forward. Don't know what that's got to do with the marriage. So we've got the Knight of Swords there, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles investing in something that's gonna trap someone. The Emperor, the businessman, so something caught up and trapped, entrapment. Queen of Pentacles, someone paying for something, or it's a female. So we've got the family room and the Queen of Swords. So this is either someone in the legal system, or it's someone separate. Yeah. Oh, huh? So this Queen of Swords could be speaking on this for whatever reason. They could be, like we say, work for law enforcement, doesn't have to be. They could be a family member, a friend, they could be online or something, but whatever's being said and viewed or spoken about is weakening the defence of what has been said. So someone having to defend their position, or slander or whatever, or maintaining a false position, if we're looking at it that way. But this person that's outside of any of that, whatever they're showing, speaking or such, is weakening that, which then becomes that truth that's in the open. Yeah, like I was saying as well, something's been turned upside down, or something's gone on behind the scenes. We're seeing elements of that, but it's like, well, how could that be your defence, or how could that be if this is this, or how would they know that? Yeah. 8 of Wands in reverse is normally it's communication coming in quick, fast action, stop, take action quickly, get the message, stop something in its tracks. Maybe something was said that hadn't been communicated. With it coming out this way, there's no way it could be known because it hadn't been communicated, which is why it then damns this person, male or female, because it's undeniably a truth. So whatever doesn't make sense is, how can they know something that's not ever been communicated or is completely on lockdown? Or what changed? Something was said and had to either stop it, put it on hold, or whatever's played out, it wasn't communicated that it was to do with finances, or a female trying to get access to offshore assets, something like that. Something wasn't communicated. Or again as well, it's to stop somebody communicating about a mature man in a marriage, and either a murder or paying to do something. The high priestess in reverse, and the marriage card, but specifically the mature man. So Page of Wands felt like something still going ahead under the table. Footsie under the table, great game. Something still going ahead, or walking forward, oblivious that something was being done. So where's the removal? Maybe that was the idea. So if you're the one that's moving forward to a new beginning, and it's just you're going in a completely different direction, this could be showing something going on behind the back. So this could be, if you're the mature man, this could be yours, or anything, or it could be two situations running parallel that are looking like one another. So when we were getting at the beginning, there's this projection of something back and forwards. So unbeknown to you, your actions could be looking like something, like you're doing something, because it's being manipulated to look like that for some. This moving forward, it's like still happy to move forward. So just because something could have been put on ice or held back, it's still going ahead. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I just felt crime of passion there, still going ahead. So yeah, Page of Cups. False. So presenting as like a happy married couple, and then just having to move forward, all really loving, because something's been placed on hold. So it's got to go on hold till it's not spoken about. Page of Swords in First Tower. Yeah. Seven of Cups, the illusion. All right. Let's just see. It's like I want to pull something. All right. So let's just say then everything's on hold for the minute. So that would be everyone back to acting normal. We've got to put it on hold for the minute. So like, yeah, well, we need more photographs of being in love, or we need to show more arguments so that it's clear everybody's separated, or make it look like nothing's going on, no one is involved, blah blah. So 10 of Pentacles, this feels going back to your energy again, collective, with this new beginning, if everything's going back to normal. So whatever you're doing for your new beginning, I would say keep pushing forward with that, because if at the minute things have gone quiet and a little bit making it look like no, you must have imagined it, then now is your time to forge forward ahead, because this is what you're moving into, something about the next 10 months. Yeah, we've got here finances, overcoming conflict. These are wands of truth that are starting to reveal themselves. So the Five of Wands is miscommunications, it's trying to make sense of something that's not making sense, like we were seeing here, the Four of Wands in reverse. So whatever you are investing time and energy into, it's going to start growing, bearing fruit, and so. But as you're focused on that, what's also running parallel is whatever this conflict was up there, that's to do with showing the Knight of Wands in reverse. So whatever it is, these sticks are wands of truth starting to poke their head out now, which is drawing a light on the person that it's supposed to. So a confusion of identity feels very strong, whether it's male, female, or whatever. But we've known that for forever, really, from first ever. It's the hiding in other people's energies. Ace of Wands. When I saw that, one of the things as well, whether it's the female or whatever it is, somewhere that looked like a transfer of money going elsewhere, as in new business brings a new income stream for you. But as the truth starts coming out, because you're following your passion, let's say, and it's making things clear who's who, these that are still caught up in the drama and the illusion, or maintaining the lie that everything's still the same, their creativity is going to be blocked or stopped, or someone's struggling to tap into their creative flow or new ideas. So maybe someone was on a winning streak, but whatever it is, something's changed, whether it's you going in a different direction, or setting up something, or someone cutting out a supplier, or a person within a company been let go, something like that. Something changed, whether it was someone stayed up past the deadline, or even as well, it feels like someone not being able to hand something in or get something done by the deadline, and now they need to either come up with something new, which they're unable to. That's the deadline. Something's not been communicated, or didn't get handed in. Could be taxes. We've got the Five of Cups, we're seeing that. So memories of love, the Hierophant, overcoming something of, it could be like unfair dismissal, or an unfair whatever, but this will be the Three of Cups, the memories of love in the past, so the reminiscing over that. But the new beginning is representing the Two of Cups, and then we did see two coming together, or an alignment of some way moving forward. So yeah, maybe somebody could be, that could be as well as an opportunity for the new beginning. For some, it could be somebody is just not up for the stress and the pressure that a particular role was bringing, and they've had to come to the conclusion that they're just not feeling inspired, it's not producing the results, and taking a step down. Or they're being found out that, like we're seeing, someone was stealing work or ideas or creativity on the back of someone else. If they stopped doing what they were doing and headed in a whole different direction, then it would become very apparent very quickly that someone wasn't using their own creative juices, flows, ideas to get the results that they needed, because they were drawing off of someone else. So once that's gone, it highlights what they're not doing. And then something about like, oh, feeling a bit under the weather, or I'm going away, something like that. Something's changed, which Five of Cups absolutely represents that. So we've got, yeah, the Page of Swords. So someone's looking into something. So while they're either off on holiday, or they're a little bit depressed, or they're just creating a bit of time, they're either dealing with that in the background, or they're waiting to see what they can grab their inspiration from. But it feels as well everything is still implementing them. Don't forget, there's something being hidden here. It's gone on under the table. Now it's on a pause because the dust needs to settle and the unwanted attention needs to be redirected elsewhere. So there's an element of not sure what to do within this waiting period, because the Knight of Swords wants to quickly get on and do what they've got to do. So somebody could have a anger issue, don't we all, at some point in our lives? So we've got here, yeah, Eight of Cups, walking away. Someone could be watching you walking away with your new beginning, or they could be acting like they've walked away, but really they haven't. They've walked away and then they're going round to the back, underneath, and waiting there. Could be under a bush, doesn't have to be. So we've got here the Four of Wands, like we've seen here, the Four of Wands in reverse. These cards I put in the upright, not reverse. So it could be walking away from a failed plan, or the instability of a plan, or something went wrong. Looking for, when watching someone walk away, or it's looking into pretending to walk away and waiting until everything looks back to normal. Happy family photographs, or happy new beginning photographs. Something needs to be presented as no conflict, everything's balanced, harmonised. No, I'm not jealous of her, what are you on about? Why would I be? That type of thing. And it's like, oh, let's everything settle down, but really they're going to collect more freaking rocks to throw, potentially. Something like that. It's like the emotions underneath. So this is the other thing as well with this memories of love and that pentacle that was in reverse. There's something about an imbalance of emotions and materialistic, or materialism, or practicalities, something like that. So there could be a little bit of depression gets in the way, which stops creativity. Or that could be the reason that someone's been recognised or removed, because there was that imbalance. There needed to be more harmony to overcome conflict. So maybe someone can't let something go, but the ones that could moved forward together. So yeah, and there we've got it, Six of Wands coming forward with the Ten of Pentacles. So if we're doing a whole round swoop, basically it's whatever is going on in the background clearly comes to light. It's the recognition of this person is the one that was doing whatever, or they are the one that the light shines on, and the truth is out there for all to see, undeniably. But because of the direction something was heading in, inevitably it's just a readjustment, and now people are able to see, with whatever recognition and reward, something being removed from the equation, it then brings balance and harmony, and then success, which leads on to that 10 of Pentacles, which is the 8 of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, if that is representing money that was lost on any level, whether it was over a period of time or in one go, that 10 of Pentacles may not be it coming back in one chunk, but it's coming back in bits and bobs, or over time the investments, or whatever it was. We saw the 7 of Pentacles, in that all equates to what that was as a loss, which is why the reading began out of something being the long game over a long period of time. So and then also for others it could be someone's watching until it looks like it's all back to normal for the Michael Finnegan to begin again. Okay, so a few different elements. I mean, we know that with these readings that there's multiple people involved. Yeah, so there's the competition, is the hidden energy still there, something to do with a King of Wands, could be the one that's biding their time, doesn't have to be. And then we've got here the 3 of Pentacles, like we saw over there. The 3 of Pentacles was in reverse, so this is the hidden energy underneath. This King of Wands is still connected to a group or an arrangement or an agreement, and they are linked to either some kind of competitor or yeah, winning at all costs. It didn't even feel like winning at all costs. It's no one goes into a fight without studying their opponent. So there could be something like this with the watching, lying in wait till dust settles or things die down, that someone could be studying their opponent or the situation so that they know, okay, I know what to do now. When they find themselves in a position that this is how they respond, or blah blah blah, I need these resources to be able to counteract that, or something. So there's a studying or a watching. This could also be a dad and a son. Someone's child is in the mix, whether it's male or female. It's like they work in with the group, something like that. Most unsuspecting person. Okay, look, and then we've got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, hiding a secret to do with a loss of finances, which was the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, and that's what it's about, that there's a secret to do with that, whatever it may be, that needs to stay hidden or behind closed doors, or it's in the interest of two parties or whatever coming together. So something needs to be removed, shown or changed. I don't know, something along those lines. So there you go, collective, that is your little reading. I'm aware I'm still such more things are trying to come through, but I'm trying to close it down because it feels like we're pulling in more energies now. So yeah, all right, I will leave it there for you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.